up, I always pan. There we go. Okay, see? Are you caught in an ornament? I love that.
All right, let's see.
All right. Good afternoon.
Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Facebook.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi. How you doing, ladies?
Good. How are you doing today?
Well, I will be honest. I am a bit under the weather today, so I'm a little raggedy of voice and maybe muting myself to cough up a lung every few minutes.
Oh, that is terrible. And I think so many people, it's this time of year. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I know I'm having a little like low grade under the weather thing myself. And I think, a lot of it is, I think, par for the course for this time of year. So, but before we get into that, let's have you move over that way a little. So you're mobile when you're on mobile.
Ah, there we are.
You are perfect.
Well, I'm not on there at all.
So you got to squeeze in because it's got
Isn't there a way to change this?
Cuddle up.
All right, guys, we are going to do a slight bit of troubleshooting.
Yeah, because it's just you.
Because that's only one thing on there, but
you can stack them.
Yeah, let's see if we can change the layout.
Because darn Instagram keeps changing everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm so sick of Instagram. Sick of you, Instagram.
Yeah.
Sick of you.
I'm not sure how to do that. Yeah, I think that might be it. So
there's different placements.
Do you see it?
I don't know how you change the placement.
Yeah, I don't know either. Don't know either. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but we'll give it a shot to see new scene. Let's see if that's it. Let's try something else. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, this is one of those things that we should have had set up, right? But alas,
these things happen.
Not so.
Did they change it? Because it used to have all the different ones.
Yeah, I know. This seems to be it. This seems to be our,
Let's see. Oh, excuse me.
Anyhow, it is Wednesday, December. Oh my God, 17th? 17th. And we're here with our friends, Michelle Lewis from the Blessings Butterfly, and we're Annette and Gigi from the Traveled Path. There's our background. So at least we can see that and we can see Michelle, but hey, what are you going to do? Okay, there we are. Is Anthe here? Hello, Anthe.
Hi, Anthe.
Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you can see us on some formats. If Annette squeezes in, maybe you can see part of each of our heads.
If I squeeze in anymore, I'm going to be on your lap.
Aww.
But we're here. And, I feel like, so this is our, third edition of the show we're doing together.
Yeah.
Wise Woman Wednesday. And, we are, not to be confused with three wise men, we are three wise women.
We stop and ask for directions.
There it is. I love it. Yes. So that is very telling. And, we were discussing earlier, so we like to kind of come up with a topic that we can discuss that is really valid and meaningful. And we kind of felt like, with it being the holiday season and some of us not feeling well, as I'm sure a lot of you out there, and all the hustle and bustle and craziness,
Jen is here too. Carol is here. She says, "Did you see my comment?" But I don't.
I unfortunately am not seeing your comment, Carol, because sometimes we have a third person. There's only 2 of us today. And I think we'll just be able to see comments on.
She's here, but
yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, Annette's watching them on, I think, Instagram. Anyways, we thought, we want to discuss how. Okay, we'll get to that for sure. But let me just.
Oh my goodness!
I think today we would love to discuss the difficulty a lot of us may experience during the holiday season. The stress, the pressure, the have-tos, the deadlines, right, Michelle? I mean,
absolutely. Oh my goodness, there's so many obligations placed on us, expectations, things like that. Expectations from ourselves, expectations from our families, expectations from our, bosses, employees, coworkers, colleagues, friends, the world at large, right? And it can feel like crazy pressure. Mm-hmm. And there's no way we're going to please all of them ever,
right?
Let alone in one 2-week period.
Exactly. And then a lot of us are working, and we're trying to figure out, when are we going to do this? When are we going to do that? And I think the biggest pressure is the pressure we put on ourselves,
for sure.
And because of all those things that you mentioned too, and we've got some comments coming in.
So Carol would love a card pull from Moonlit Madness.
Yeah. So at the end, Michelle will do some card pulls. So put in your name now if you would like a card, an oracle card pull from Michelle from her amazing deck.
And Jen from the Elemental Valkyrie says, everyone always wants a card from the amazing
Yes. Yes.
Jen. I love my Elemental Valkyrie.
See.
All right, so I got Carol and Jen. Anybody else?
So far, we just have those 2.
Okay, excellent.
So we'll see what else comes in as we chat.
Anthony said, if you have time.
Oh yeah, Anthony from Little Muse Designs. Yes, would also really like a card pull.
Anthony from Little Muse. Absolutely, I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, we were saying that this time of year it gets it's crunch time, right? It's the end of the calendar year. There's the huge buildup literally all year long for what this season brings and what it means and what the expectations are and all the obligations, this, that, and the other. Pressure put on us from outside, pressure put on us from our own selves and our own expectations of ourselves. And honestly, it's just too much. And we have to be like, okay, let me just pump the brakes a little bit and, be gracious with ourselves, be gracious with, the people around us that we want to be able to connect with everybody that we love this time of year.
Absolutely.
And we just physically can't.
Right.
It breaks our bodies down.
It does. And, I find myself too, it's like, oh my God, I've got to send the cards and I've got to, acknowledge this one and acknowledge that one. So they know that I'm thinking of them. And, and I love that. I love doing that. But sometimes, the time to get all that done and remembering, and finding good ways to remember, like lists. I've got an online list and I've got a paper list and I've got, I don't know about you guys out there. Like, I mean, I'd love some comments about how some of you, cope with this, with some of the stuff we're talking about. And then maybe also Michelle can even share with us, like some calming techniques or some, something that will kind of just a little word of wisdom. No pressure, Michelle.
Oh my God, no more pressure.
I know you're the queen of that. And
so sweet.
Yeah, because we want to feel well. We want to do all the things and right. And we want to feel well. Like Annette and I were discussing earlier this week, like all these great things we want to do.
Yeah.
We can't even spirit.
Hi, puppers.
Yeah. Come here. Come up.
Spirit has commentary.
He does. 1, 2, 3, up. Oh, there we go. Yes, he has something to say too.
Hi, baby.
And he is a major source of comfort. Like sometimes, just snuggling up with Mr. Puppers and just relaxing. And I know for me, like watching just a good movie or a show really relaxes me and takes me out of myself. Yeah, I don't know. What do you do, Michelle? Like when you feel so overwhelmed and you need to kind of, take it down?
Well, if I haven't, been accessing my tools and let myself get to that point where I'm like, I'm tapped out. I cannot anymore. And like my big X goes up. If I get to that point, then I just physically have to shut down. And I don't love to get to that place because that just feels like, it feels really disappointing. And it feels like, it just feels, I don't know, it's not really FOMO, but it is FOMO, but it's disappointment. Yeah. It's all that just like kind of weight of sadness that kind of sits on my chest if I let myself get to that point.
Yeah.
So fortunately, I do have some techniques that I use to try to like kind of pump my brakes before I go over the cliff.
Yeah, we need that, So what do you find that you do that helps you?
Well, I think probably the easiest thing that you can do that's completely portable, that can be done anywhere, anytime, around pretty much any place that you're at, is controlling your breath, doing some very simple breath work. And, breathing is amazing because it happens unconsciously, right? It's happening or else we're not alive. So the breathing is already taking place. But we have this amazing ability to also take control of it, right? So like it's on autopilot, but we can take the wheel, if you will. And in those moments where we can really focus on the breath, just gentle breath work will take me out of a place of, kind of chaotic head exploding sensation of like, back down to like a very calm, grounded, clear headspace. Excuse me one quick moment.
Chinque's on too.
Carrie from Chinque. Hi.
Yeah. So yes.
Carrie.
Wait, Carrie?
Carrie from Chinque is watching.
She's watching, yeah.
Oh, hi, Carrie. So yes.
Yeah, I like
that is the first and foremost.
And remembering to breathe, right? That's a big one, because I think a lot of us, without even spirit, I'm gonna put him over here. He got him. Spirit. We hold our breath.
Yes. And we hold that tension, not only by holding the breath, but we're holding that tension in the jaw, in the neck, in the shoulders, in the forehead, in the back. And it just twists our body all the way down the spine. It causes this incredible tension and pain in the body, and it activates inflammation in the body, which is going to activate pain. And it's not a good road to go down. It's not a fun space. It's not a good look. So when we catch ourselves doing that, be like, okay, wait a minute. I see you. I hear you. I am safe. So you can do things like, practicing the 5 senses. Show me, name something that I see. Name 5 things that I can see from here. Kind of takes you out of that panic space. Name 4 things that I can smell right now. Name 3 things that I can hear right now. Name 1 thing that I can taste right now. Name 2 things that I can feel. Those sort of things. And it just takes you out of that chaos and right back down into center.
Because you're paying attention to other things, and it kind of takes away from that other stuff that's going on in your body, and it kind of calms you down. I really like that. And I've heard that and I keep forgetting about it. So, I mean, this is a really great reminder about that.
We can practice it right now, you guys.
Yeah. Do you guys want to practice this right now? Just a little, little breathing technique.
A real simple, quickie one.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm down for sure.
Okay. So I would suggest a very simple balanced breath. This is just an in breath and an out breath, and it's going to be for the same count. And we can do a count of, let's say 4. 4 sounds good?
4 sounds
so we'll do it. Okay. So like breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Simple. Simple.
Yeah, it already feels better.
It's magic, you guys. And we are the ones that control that.
You guys breathing out there? And when you let it go, it just, your body, you'll feel your body relax.
Yeah.
And it is magic.
It is. You can do it with your eyes open. You can do it with your eyes closed. You can do it to a guided meditation. You can do it when you're on your walk, when you're doing your errands. Be like, all right, I'm just going to take one mindful moment right here and now. Beautiful.
Ooh, yes. Thank you for this. Oh my gosh. Those of you out there like running like chickens without heads, stop for a minute and literally do this just like 4 times, right? To the count of 4 times. And it's, really helps.
And the tension starts to just release and relax.
It
Even
does.
for that one moment.
All right. So does anybody else want a card pull? Let's see. Michelle pulls from her amazing Oracle deck. She is the Cosmic Transformation Oracle deck. I have my
Hey.
Yeah, I am absolutely I'm completely coveting this. I had it at work for a while. Now I have it at home, and I'm just really having this, looking at cards and pulling a card a day type of thing. And
I love that. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's giving you
very much.
Andromeda,
Wicked Lashes.
You do have wicked good lashes.
Good lash extensions. I could not live without her. For many reasons. But so we're going to look in the comments, see if anybody.
I lost all the comments because it's awesome when you go back on. Oh my
goodness. Okay. So go ahead and comment again.
Surety has the people.
Yeah, she has the people. But if there's anybody else other than those of you that have already commented about a card pull, go ahead and do that.
I have Carol, I have Jen, and I have Anthe.
Okay, great. Yeah.
So let me know if there's anyone else.
Yeah, for sure. And then maybe, know sometimes, depending on how many people want cards, you do one for the because we'll call it the collaborative within our group, but the collective, especially for the holiday season, if there's time for that. But
that's good.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be getting ourselves on point, and hopefully we'll be, taking care of ourselves first so we can do everything else that we want to do.
Exactly. Well, I'll tell you what, we've got a fun celestial weekend coming up. We sure do.
Tell us about that.
Well, starting on Friday, we have our new moon.
Yes.
A wonderful time for resetting and restarting. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be moving into Capricorn, which is my sign. So I'm very excited for this one. And that new moon in Capricorn is wonderful energy for everybody who loves to manifest them goals. So just call in that Capricorn get shit done energy, right? Without pushing yourself over the cliff. Okay?
Right. Yes, exactly.
The trick with the goat is we take it one step at a time and we play the long game, honey. We're not trying to do shit real fast and get it done. We play that long game. So
right. Okay.
Set your sights high and plan that step.
Yeah.
We also have the winter solstice for those of us here in the Northern Hemisphere.
Yep.
And that is on Sunday, the 21st.
Can't wait.
The longest night of the year, but it's where we celebrate the return of the light. And then the next day is my birthday, so I kind of represent the
light. Yay! That's a perfect time to have a birthday.
I think so.
December birthdays.
Yeah.
Yay! December birthdays rule.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're all good.
I know, but hey, I like to say August birthdays rule, but
this is also true. This is also true.
But I'm sure I have some of that other stuff in my chart somewhere.
We've all got everything. Little bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think? We're getting close to time. Should we? You tell me.
I think we could start pulling cards unless anybody, has any questions or comments, or we want to, kind of expand on anything we were saying. Hope everybody has.
Carol said yes, August.
Yes.
We know she's saying yes.
I hope everybody has, some amazing plans coming up for the next, week and a half.
Yeah.
And that, that we can all be forgiving with ourselves for everything that we can't get done.
Definitely give yourselves grace and, be okay with disappointing people because it's going to happen anyway.
Right.
Right. And this time of year can be really, really challenging for people, not just because all the pressures and whatnot, but, this can be a really tough time for people who are grieving, who've lost people, who've lost loved ones, who've lost pets. It's heartbreaking because you're missing them and you want them there with you in these celebrations, in these traditions, to carry on those memories that you've created all that, throughout the years and whatnot. And, they're in a different form now that we don't get to hug, and that's tough. That's tough for people.
It is.
So be really gracious with yourselves.
It's so true what you're saying. And, to those of you out there who, are experiencing that, I know I am, definitely know that their spirits are there and everything. You're just doing it in a different way. And
and it's okay to feel all the things. Like we're often expected to, it's the happiest time of the year and everybody has to be merry and jolly. And, sometimes you just need to have a good cry. So pop on a movie that's going to jerk those tears. let yourself have that release.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and do what you got to do.
Yeah, I don't know what that is for you or for you guys out there, but I know for me, it's music. A lot of times can bring that on for me. My mom and I really shared a love of music together. And so, you know, sometimes, and also when I'm doing my crafting, I feel very close to her because she did that as well. And I'm sort of carrying on the tradition, so to speak.
Sure.
And, you know, and I just the whole thing is a really spiritual experience for me. And it, and I'm not super emotional in terms of like crying all the time or whatever, but that does bring it on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Love it. And you know, that spiritual sensation, that feeling of closeness for those who have gone on beyond, still feeling their spirit with you at this time is really kind of what makes the holidays holy.
Mm-hmm. I like that. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right, Carol, you ready, girl? Here we go. Carol says you got the golden light. Golden light. Oh my God, this glare is just ridiculous. There we go.
Here it is. Yeah.
Golden light.
I'm going to put you up on the screen. Let's see. There we go.
Yes. Okay, so the golden light card. Very timely. As we were just mentioning, we've got our winter solstice coming up this weekend, right? And that's all about the returning of the light. So hello, golden light. This is your cue. This is your sign. This is your, kind of declaration to the world that you hold on to hope. You represent hope. You have the ability to, grasp the strings of hope, even when it feels really, really thin. You can grab hold of those little thin threads of hope and spin a new light into whatever story, whatever narrative you're creating for yourself. And you bring that light into being, because that's what we shine in the darkness, right? Can't have light without darkness. You need those things to balance each other out. But that golden light coming through is what pierces through that darkness. So find the things that give you hope this time of year. Find the things that give you hope this coming weekend. And if you celebrate solstice, it's a great time to really put something out into the universe that you really want to, hang on to. Yeah. I hope that lands for you, Carol. Excuse me.
I like that.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, y'all. The cough is rough.
Oh, I know. Gee.
He's rough. He's rough. All right. Carol, I hope that was good for you. I hope that landed. Let me know if there's anything else that I can do to support you.
She's driving, so she'll.
She said, "Thank you so much." Yeah.
You're welcome, honey. All right. Jen, Elemental Valkyrie. All right. Don't shoot the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger, Jen. You got the forgiveness card. Forgiveness. Oh, this damn glare. All right, I'll just bend it a little bit. So the forgiveness card. Forgiveness is tricky. Forgiveness is one of those tricky ones, right? And there's often pressure put on us to forgive, especially this time of year. And that shit, I'm not down with. Like, forgiveness is a gift. Forgiveness is an offering. Forgiveness should not be forced or expected or pressured on us, right? Forgiveness is something that we give as an offering. So if you're getting any kind of pressure to, spend time in rooms with people who you should forgive this person, blah, 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 you don't have to. You don't have to. You get to protect yourself. You get to protect your spirit. You get to protect your body. You get to protect everything, your energy and your aura, because forgiveness is a gift and you are not required to give it until you want to. Boom. Mic drop.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
For the
She
grease.
says LOL. Yes, and Spirit agrees.
Thank you, Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
That was a doggy amen.
Spirit seal of approval. What? Thank you from Jen, the Elemental Valkyrie.
You're welcome. And by the way, for those of you who are watching, I may be pulling for one person or another, but if you're feeling connected to the message, trust that your spirit team is also giving that message to you, and you can take it and use it. Okay. All right, so up next, Anthy. Anthy. Ooh. What is he doing? I'm dying to know.
What do you want? Come on. Come on. Come on.
He's like, I want a card too. I want one.
Maybe he does.
Come on.
Watch his
He
back.
might.
Here we go.
Hey, old man.
He wants
All right, Anthy. Anthy, you got the pool of reflection. And this screen is just nothing but a reflection. I'll tell you what. All right, so the pool of reflection card. Ah, there we go. Pool of reflection. So in this imagery, we see above like this kind of cosmic, wild, surreal scene. It's like a moon, but way cooler. It's got all this beautiful sort of sacred geometry on it. It's just gorgeous. It's really, really just like a kaleidoscope effect, right? But this is shining through on a still lake, like a still body of water. And so it's reflective. And it's only reflective because the water is still. It's calm. It's quiet. It's not all waves and, you know, chaos and commotion. So in this time of year, when people in life be trying to make all the waves in your little ocean there, in your little sea, in your little lake, give yourself the moment of stillness. Give yourself that, you know, moment of clarity, of breath, of pause. Give yourself the time and the permission to chill for a little bit. Let things fall if they need to fall. Let the plates fall if they need to fall. Let things stay in a pile if they need to stay in a pile. Give yourself that moment, just a little bit of precious time so that you can reflect, because there's a lesson there for you and you can't receive it if you're in this space of like chaotic motion, right? So give yourself the time, the permission, and just the presence of breath so you can receive that moment to reflect on what it is you're here to learn and share.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you. I hope that's helpful to you, Anthy.
I see a yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, I think having a card pulled from Michelle is really special, and it would be great if Michelle, if there's nobody else, she says, yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, if there's nobody else, last chance. If anybody else would like a card pulled, otherwise, hopefully, Michelle will grace us by pulling one for the collective out there.
Absolutely. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
Good to go?
I think we're good to go. Yay.
Okay, so Gigi and Annette, I'm going to have you help me pull this one.
Okay.
I'm going to take the rest of my deck and I'm just going to start turning my cards face down.
Okay.
And then you don't have to count or anything. Just tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay.
Let me see if I can switch my camera view.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah.
All right. Messy desk because I work. In case you're curious what this is, it's not dirty, I swear. It's a brand new pendulum. It does. It's a brand new pendulum that I picked up in Paris.
That is so cool.
Isn't this crazy looking?
Wow.
Hey, real quick, can you show us yes?
Goodness.
Amazing. Thank you. Real quick, can you show us no? Oh my God.
That was a good pendulum.
Yeah. Fabulous. Thank you so much. Okay, let's put you down for now. Thank you, baby.
Very nice.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
So good. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start pulling them face down and you just tell me when to stop. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah. Stop.
This one?
That one. Yeah.
This one. This one.
That one. Yeah. Yeah.
Sacred vision. Sacred vision. There we go. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, let me get back to normal camera view. This one bothers me. All right, so the sacred vision for both views. This is the time for this collaborative, for this collective, for this, group of beautiful beings, fiery women entrepreneurs, people supporting each other, women supporting each other, to really lean into your own personal sacred vision. People love to kind of cast into the future, and we're coming up to the end of this year and you start thinking, well, what am I going to do next year? What are we going to do for 2026? What is that going to look like? What could that look like? What could it look like for you personally? And what could it look like for you as a collective, as a collaborative? Dream big, right? Dream big. Sit with it. Be uncomfortable with how big this vision is. Be freaked out by how big this vision is. Let it shake you to your core, right? Because that's how you step out of where you were and into where you want to go. You have to break the shell and be born into something bigger and newer. You're capable. We're capable. We have it. If you can imagine it, if you can have a vision for it, if you can receive that, and I know you can, then you can achieve it. You don't have to know all the steps. You don't have to bother yourself with all the details. Just sit with the vision. Let it freak you out. Let it blow your mind.
Yeah. Oh,
Let it blow
Michelle,
your mind.
that was great. I think that was so good for us here and for everybody out there as well. That is a gift.
Thank you.
So,
it's the card that I needed too. So
right,
the timing could not be more perfect.
Yes, all of us. It's like that fear of jumping off, right? That fear of the what if, and that fear of, and I was just talking to someone about this, about fear of success, right? Fear of getting bigger.
Yes.
That sometimes blocks us. And it's like, well, how, what, why would, but I like what you were saying about just receiving the vision, just starting there. And I think that's great.
It doesn't come to you by mistake. You know, it didn't make a wrong turn. It wasn't mail that was sent to the wrong house.
Okay.
Good for you.
No, it's a good way to put it.
You know, it came to you for a reason. So yeah, let it freak you out.
Heed this, everyone. Heed this advice, because it's true.
I have chills head to toe.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It's not the fever.
Yeah. Right?
It's really not.
Oh my God. That being uncomfortable, that being okay with being uncomfortable, that being freaked out, being scared, being just like, you know, but it's like,
it's the only way we move the needle. It's the only way we move the needle.
It makes sense, because a lot of us do, you know, block that because it's scary.
Oh yeah, it's scary.
So let's bring that into 2026.
Booyah, babies.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you, Michelle, for being here today. It's always so fun and inspiring chatting with you. And we will be here again next month, probably mid-month. We'll be putting out a date soon. So please join us. And again, if anybody has any particular thing they'd like, you know, to hear about, and also keep in mind, if you want to have a card pulled with Michelle, remember to come on and to leave it in the comments.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. I love seeing you ladies. It's always such a treat and a treasure for me. And I can't believe this is our last one of the year.
I know.
That went so fast.
I know. Wow. I know, in retrospect, right? It really does. But we're grateful. We're hoping that you and your family have a wonderful holiday season, and all of you guys out there. And yeah, enjoy.
Awesome. Happy holidays.
Safe and stay sane.
And we'll be back next year.
Yes.
Keep breathing, y'all. Keep breathing.
And keep breathing.
Keep breathing.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Michelle.
Bye, friends.